What's your name and what do you do?
Hi Peter, my name is Darren Morgan. I'm based over in Northern Ireland here, and I'm the Managing Director of a company called Designer Kitchen by Morgan. I also do some consultancy work for like-minded people who want to push the boundaries of design.
Darren, it's been a tough year for everyone, but can I ask you to share what's been your personal highlight?
I suppose surviving to date, both from a health standpoint. All my family and friends are still okay, so that's important. And from a business standpoint as well, it's great to still be here and see positivity still happening within the industry and amongst clients as well. I suppose, when I look back at the business side of things, I suppose a major highlight would be the launch of my consultancy business, which allows me to work with some fantastic people. It's a business-to-business format, and allows us just to explore ideas, put some creative minds together and sort of delve into the world of design. It's something I'm really passionate about, so it works well as an extra thing that I'm doing alongside my standard retail business, which is Designer Kitchen by Morgan. Another great highlight was something amazing to get involved in was the Designer Awards, where I was asked to be a judge in the 2020 awards. So this is an event I have got involved in the past, and was lucky enough to have won some of their awards before. So I really know and appreciate how important and the value that the awards can bring to any business or the career of any individual. So I found that an amazing thing to get involved in. There's a great deal of responsibility. I took it very, very serious, and there's a great wealth of talent out there. So that was something that were absolutely brilliant to get involved in. On a personal standpoint, again, probably I loved spending time with my kids. I built an allotment. I got the spade out, dug holes in the garden, spent some time, quality time with family. So that was something that really, really sticks in my mind about 2020. It was a time to regress a little bit from the business, although it's very, very important, but detract from that and think about what's important. So it's been an interesting year. There have been some really good things happening, but it's important to keep the positivity out there and move forward, press ahead towards 2020.
What did you learn during the first lockdown?
Well, the first lockdown, I think for everyone, it was incredibly scary. It was like an end of days moment, like when you see the Prime Minister on the TV announcing different restrictions and the dangers that there were ahead. It was just like complete meltdown. It was very, very scary, very worrying for everyone, business owners, clients, just generally everyone in the population. It was a terrible time. The one thing I did notice though, that how everyone seemed in the midst of all the mayhem, they kept their heads. They stayed focused, and they realised, I suppose, that if we all hunker down, we'll come out the other side. So that was a really good thing. I think also as well, the KBB industry has always been accused of being quite stuck in its ways, unable to change, I suppose, and not adaptable to change. But what I have found is, by looking at online content and how people are doing things, that the business model within the KBB sector is evolving. You know, people are doing things differently. They're communicating in a different way. And I suppose that's where I see opportunities coming in the future. You know, there's an opportunity for people to maybe retrain, do different things. Sometimes, you know, upsets within your career can make you think about things in a different way that can allow the thought processes to evolve and therefore more doors to open. So I think in how everything has worked, the KBB sort of ethos and approach to how they engage with customers has changed. There's an opportunity for more collaboration. There's definitely more acceptance of remote design and being able to communicate with customers in a different way, which has accelerated, you know, the idea of the showroom, while still very, very important to have a showroom myself, but the sales process and the dynamic of how you can explain a design and evolve a design in a communicative way with the client has reached a new platform. It's reaching out into that remote idea of dealing with people in their homes, not necessarily traveling to the showroom. So I think that's very, very important.
What have you been doing to support others around you during lockdown 2.0?
I am currently locked down, so we're closed. Our studio is closed, but having said that, it's a different sensation to the first time. It's almost as if I suppose the acknowledgement that the ability to pop back up is there. You know, that there is going to be a business after lockdown. There is still demand. Almost creates a sense of reassurance, both for client and business. You know, so it's great. So I think trying to remain positive is one of the things. It's just I think your mood and your approach to things can be infectious, and I think if you're gloomy, that will rub off on both your workmates, the people that you work with, and your staff. So it's important to remain upbeat. There's always people who strive for opportunity, who want to have the opportunity to have their talents shown, and just want to be given a chance. So I think it's to remain positive, reach out to other people and businesses to try and create more opportunity through collaboration. And I suppose, look, we really got to work together, stick together. We've been very lucky in our sector where it has been quite buoyant. So we've got to take that on board. And I suppose we've got to remain challenged and focused and work towards a time when COVID isn't here.
What do you do to keep yourself positive?
Yeah, it's always a challenge. It's always something that I work at, and I've been doing it for years. Every business, every person gets knocks in life. It's just life, you know. You just have to try and get yourself up and dust yourself off. I find that away from business, it's about gaining some form of perspective, and I do that by trying to spend a little more time with my family. I actually, to be honest, the first lockdown made me really appreciate my family even more, because, you know, they're always there for me. I have two kids. They're great. They're aged 10 and 12. They're into everything. And I suppose I just get down to their level and really enjoy their company. Because listen, that's what life's about. Life's about people. Life's about enjoying each other's company. Family's first. And try, like, the kids are great. They've been a great inspiration for me. That's what makes me get up in the morning and do what I do. Always good. And don't watch the news all the time. Don't watch the news all the time.
What would you like to say to inspire others?
Listen, when I was growing up, I was told, you have a talent, never waste your talents. And I think every single person who walks this planet is talented. I seen that firsthand. If you bring it right back into the KBB sector, I seen firsthand the depth of talent within our sector. It is absolutely phenomenal. There's always opportunity out there. You just got to reach out, demand opportunity, bring it to you. If you have been unfortunate and you've been made unemployed, it becomes your job to be noticed. It becomes your job to be the focus. You are worth everything. You can bring great credentials to a company that's really going to bounce it forward. You just got to let people know you're there. You know, don't bury your head in the sand. Be proactive and seize every opportunity that comes your way. Let people know how talented you are, and just believe in yourself, because you know what? There will be better days to come. There will be better days, and we will work through this by sticking together and bring on 2021, because it's going to be a good one.